boys and girls, welcome to this very special edition of the Experience Hockey Talk, serious hockey talk for serious hockey fans. And as you can tell, I am in a car. No, I'm not driving. This man is. Hey, it's Shaggy. And we are driving up to Newark, New Jersey, to the Barnabas Health Hockey House for the NWHL Isobel Cup Championship game between the Buffalo Beauts and the Metropolitan Riveters. So yeah, this is actually going to be my first time ever bringing the show to the NWHL. Legitimately, we've always brought them to us, and now we're going to them. So this is actually very exciting for us. Obviously, this game can be seen live on Twitter at 3 p.m. and also be seen later on the NWHL YouTube page. So real quick, Shaggy, you were at a big game last week. What was that like for you?
It was an incredible experience. The Riveter fans know how to really just put on a really good show. They cheer really loud. It'll be a really awesome atmosphere for the game today. And
what should I anticipate while being there besides paying for parking? Yeah, because I'm paying for parking.
Expect, like I said, a really great atmosphere, a really great crowd. Expect it to be loud. Expect a lot of drumming. Expect a really fantastic atmosphere. They know how to do it.
All right. Now, just to shoot for a little bit, because we can, looking at the Beauts game against the Boston Pride, they actually had to play more of a character game because they had to win their game in overtime against Boston. They actually had to tie it up in the third period to force it to go to overtime. What are some of the keys for the Buffalo Beauts going into today's championship game?
Well, I was actually talking with Id about you earlier. I think it all really is going to depend on the play of Mendelevier. If she stands on her head, the Beauts have a really good shot of really pulling off the upset.
All right, and what about for the Metropolitan Riveters?
I think they just got to play the way they've been playing all year, and they've been playing a really excellent speed game. Katie Fitzgerald has played really fantastic all year. They just need to kind of continue what they've been doing all year.
Thank you for your expert analysis there. And of course, we're also going to have so much more talk. We're going to do some stuff when we get to the Barnabas Health Hockey House in Newark, New Jersey. We'll have intermission stuff. But right now, you know what? Because we're hanging out, we're talking hockey. Let's talk Capitals right now. I didn't see the game last night because I was on assignment for MCW Pro Wrestling. But what was your thoughts on last night's Caps game against the Montreal Canadiens? Wilson got 2 goals.
That's what I heard. Well, Tom Wilson actually learned how to play hockey and just barely missed a hat trick.
Nicholas Backstrom, I saw, had 4 assists.
He did.
Yeah.
I would say the start for the Capitals was really awful for a while before Montreal got their second goal. They played really flat. They played really bad. I mean, they haven't quite put together a full 60-minute game, and I think the turnaround point was when Barry Trotz challenged the second Montreal goal for offside, and they actually did get the call. So it wasn't a 2-0, it was 1-0, and right after that you could tell that Trotz is screaming at the bench to, wake up and move your feet. And they did, and they what was it, 5-2 lead before?
5-2 lead, and they ended up winning 6-4, which kind of concerns me a little bit there.
But W's a W, so I'll take it.
Yeah, but I agree with that thing that was being said on the NBC Sports Network by Brian Boucher and I think it was Kenny Alberts, and they were saying that the game with Detroit, the game with Montreal, these next 2 games with the New York Rangers, the game with Carolina on Friday, these are games the Capitals have to win. Yeah. Not just have to win, but they should win. Because these are teams that are not in the playoffs. And yeah, they got the win against Detroit 1-0, which was good for them. But they, it took them the third period to finally get a goal. When they probably should have buried the hell out of the Detroit Red Wings in the first period, in second period. But they didn't go out and play a full 60 minutes in that game either. And the big thing that Boucher and Alberts are saying is the biggest concern for the Washington Capitals, and Barry Trotz has expressed this too, is they're going up against non-playoff teams.
Yeah,
at the end of the year, so are they just going to coast?
I think that's a big worry, but if Trotz is a really experienced coach, and I think he'll get his team to play a little better than they've been doing. They, like I said, when he was screaming at the bench against Montreal, they played a whole lot better. So I think preparation needs to be a little better, so their starts can be more crisp than they have been. But I think they'll be fine.
All right, and then of course, but that's Caps talk. A little later on today, we are going to see more from us, or in this video feed, because it's going to be on Patreon, and I'm still going to work on trying to get this up on Twitch as promised. And we'll see you when we get up into Newark. And ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to TXHT. If you notice, I've taken my sunglasses off, and now they're sitting right here on my chest. And also, if you notice out our back windows, you don't see sunlight anymore because apparently we got this. We got
Beautiful.
lots of snow. And Shaggy, I think you can agree with me that we didn't sign up for this.
I didn't sign up for this.
We didn't sign up for this. We're on 78 East towards Allentown, Pennsylvania right now, and it's snowing.
A lot.
And it's sticking on the ground too, so we're gonna have a fun time driving home from New Jersey. So, but how you doing, Shaggy?
Just keeping my eyes on the road and making sure we're not gonna die today.
Yeah, just for, and we're bringing some of the entertainment value that I do on The Experience, which is my convention-based podcast where we do more joking around on that one. But, so the moment it starts snowing, though, we saw a sign that said, "You will meet God."
Not today.
Not today, please. No, not today. So this has been a very ominous trip, but it's been a fun trip so far for us. So, but we will see you all in New Jersey. But we wanted to give this quick little update about where we are and
how bad visibility is.
and how bad the visibility is. Look at that visibility. Look at that snow. So look, there's a truck. Anyways, so yeah, we're dealing with that right now, and we're on our way. According to our GPS, we're still on time though, so we'll still hopefully be getting there around 12:30 because we left around 8:30 this morning. So till then, we'll catch up with another update. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it is that time here at Barnabas Health Hockey House. I am stuttering John right now. That's how much excitement is going on. The Buffalo Beauts are just at the ice. The Metropolitan Riveters are just at the ice for warm-up. And ladies and gentlemen, as you can tell by the nice smiling man by next to me, I have Nate Oliver from the Hockey Writers. Nate, thank you so much for coming on. Nate here covers the Buffalo Beauts as their regular reporter. Nate, how excited are you about this game right here?
Oh, I can't wait. I mean, you're looking at the creme de la creme between the teams of the NWHL. You got stacked firepower on both sides, and this place is hopping.
Now, when you look right now, you see the Beauts right behind us directly. What are your thoughts on what the Beauts have to do here tonight, or here this afternoon, to become the defending Isobel Cup champs, or the two-time Isobel Cup champs?
The good thing is that they have quite a bit of power forwards on their roster. If you're looking at players like Rebecca Finn, Corinne Bowie, even Jordan Turon, I mean, they have such a large number of power forwards. I think they're going to use that to try to quell the speed of the Riveters and also their firepower that the Rivs have.
Now, thinking of the Rivs and their firepower, what do the Buffalo Beauts have to do to guarantee that firepower the Riveters does not get unleashed here today?
Well, the one thing that's really positive about Buffalo is that their defense plays very cohesive. All of the defenders are known to interchange with each other, whether it's Colleen Murphy, Sarah Casarso. They really move well as a unit together, and they use that to stymie opposing offenses. It's something they've done all season. They've only gotten better and better as the years gone along, and it's especially been now in the playoffs.
Now, you always look at the Buffalo Beauts all the time, every game. Looking at the Metropolitan Riveters, what do you think will be their key to success here today?
Well, the one thing that actually scares me about the Riveters, especially being somebody that covers Buffalo, is their firepower. I think it's the most potent offense in the entire NWHL, and it's really something that Amanda Levy from the Beauts is going to have to be on her A game. If she's anything less, then the Riveters are going to make Buffalo pay for this.
Now, last week, between the Riveters and the Connecticut Whale, which our good friend Shaggy was at, one of the things that was mentioned, especially by Erica Ayala, who was on my show last week, was that the Connecticut Whale needs to weather the storm of the first 10 minutes against the Riveters. Would you say that that would be the safest bet for the Buffalo Beauts as well?
Yeah, and I think too, because the goaltending is so strong for each of these teams, Amanda Levy is going to have to come up with some big saves early on. They're going to have to hold the Riveters at bay as best they can. Now that is a big, hefty task to try to withstand. But if they can hold them off for maybe the first 10-15 minutes, then I think the Beauts are going to be a good shape.
All right, you game for some first intermission talk. See break down how the first period went.
Yes, sir.
All right. Well, with that, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to be back with some more, and let's look a little bit more at some warm-up on the ice.
ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Experience Hockey Talks coverage here live from the Barnabas Health House here in Newark, New Jersey, where the Metropolitan Riveters currently have a 1-0 lead of an Alexa Grushko goal assisted by Maya Dench. And obviously, we have Nate back, but we've added now Marisa Ingemi. Is that right? Good. Yeah, I screw up people's names anyways. You would have trouble with my last name. It's okay. But real quick, end of the period though, I want to talk about this first. Sarah Casorso got a 2-minute minor for boarding and a 10-minute misconduct. What does this now do to the Buffalo Beauts?
Well, it puts them back on their heels a bit too, especially because Casorso is one of their better offensive defenders. And I think she's just one of the more steady blue liners anyway. She's been in the finals before. She's won the Isobel Cup. It's going to hurt not having her available entering into the second period for sure. Your thoughts?
Yeah, she's already currently in this game. I mean, Casorso really brought a lot of energy. She's the one who's scored over the game when her Buffalo in the semifinals. So it really hurts not having her out on the ice, but on Riverton, they don't have background right now. She can push her back on the ice and higher power play sequence.
Right, and now bumping up real quick, talking about the defense, it was actually a really good defensive play that unfortunately turned against them to create the goal. The defense blocked the shot initially, but then it actually hopped onto Alexa Grushko's stick, and she was able to roof it right over the shoulder of Amanda Levellier. How do you feel that the team responded after that? Because when I looked at it, it looked like the Beauts got a little discombobulated a little bit at the beginning, but once they got that power play, when Courtney Burke was called for tripping, they're able to get their game back in gear. What was your thoughts on that?
Well, I would agree with you that it kind of put them back on the heels. The Beauts said is, I think they're looking a little sluggish right now, and maybe that stems from doing the penalty killing. Maybe I also think they're a bit too energized, that they're starting to become slightly lethargic. But it's just the opening period, and when they go into the second, they've been doing it all season long. They're going to regroup, and they're going to come back into more light than before.
Yeah, Buffalo started off a little bit sluggish, like you said, but I thought they actually started to get a rebound in your set. They always get on a couple of great chances, and they've had a great opportunity on the doorstep as well. So they're creating chances. Katie Fitzgerald making a tremendous stop. She's up to me. In the second period, but was watching in the first period, I think they're coming out on the penalty kill now. To see a Packer come back to Rivers, that Buffalo response for not having scored the one ice for 1 minute.
Yeah. Now, real quick, what's your need to do if I'm going to split you into two teams now. If you're the Metropolitan Riveters, what do you need to do in this second period?
Keep being aggressive. Don't fall into Buffalo's game plan. That's something Chad Larson talked a lot about before the game last week, actually, after the game against Connecticut. Well, just don't fall into Buffalo's style. Play their game. Don't go into Buffalo's typical type of play, which now that the forces in the box might be some motion. You have to have your behavior for a moment. So it's going to be tough for your Metropolitan to keep their emotions in check. So after that, just keep pushing and pressing on offense.
You're the Buffalo Beauts. You're the head coaches in that locker room. What do you preach to your team that they need to do this upcoming second period?
Don't be hesitant at all. They're down 1-0. Yes, they're still going to have to pull off a penalty in the second period, but this is just a continuation of what they've been doing all season long. We're looking at, they've had 11 straight wins. This could easily be a 12th straight win. Yes, it's the final, but it's just any other game out there. They need to keep playing Beauts hockey and not rest on their laurels.
Well, with that, gentlemen, madam, thank you. We'll be back during second intermission with more live content here from the Barnabas Health Hockey House here on the Experience Hockey Talk. And ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to the Experience Hockey Talk, serious hockey talk for serious hockey fans here live at the NWHL Isobel Cup Finals game between the Metropolitan Riveters and the Buffalo Beauts. It is now the second intermission. It is still 1-0 Metropolitan Riveters over the Buffalo Beauts. And in this period, we didn't have a lot of action this period. Well, we had action, but in regards to shots, it was 5 apiece, which means that Buffalo is out shooting the Metropolitan Riveters 15-14 right now. In face-offs, the Buffalo Beauts have been very dominant in the face-off circle. Right now, they're actually leading the Metropolitan Riveters 18-14 in the face-off circle. This is based off of Shaggy's statistics right here. This is a new thing that he's trying to do. He's doing a good job, by the way. And on the power play, both teams are 0 for 1, but the second one for the Metropolitan Riveters is in progress right now, as Jackie Greco was called at 1944 for interference.
just your overall thoughts of this period, besides the fact that it was a little bit back and forth and only very minimal shots.
Yeah, and it is, and I think what Buffalo's having a hard time with in this, at least through the second, and hopefully they can turn it around for the third, is the Riveters keep coming at them in waves. And I feel like right now the Beauts are just barely holding on. To your earlier point about face-offs, we have two of the best face-off players in the league, Rebecca Finn and Maddie Elia for the Beauts. They were the two team leaders during the year. And if they can do really well on the draw coming into the third period, I think that'll keep them from having to chase pucks around and be able to preserve some energy.
Yeah, and one thing I've always talked about, especially and most people know that I'm a broken record, especially when it came to the playoffs last season for the Capitals. You got to win face-off, because when you win face-off, you create possession for yourself. By getting that possession, you control the play. Do you think that with all the face-offs that they won, do you think that they're really creating the possession that they need to really control the play?
They probably haven't. Even if they're winning the draw, I don't think the Beauts are doing the greatest job, or at least not their typical job, of cycling the puck and getting it to one another, finding the openings, and maintaining puck control. And that's something that's hurt them here against the Riveters today.
Now, there have been some really good shots on goal. There has been the opportunities there. If you're looking at this team right now and you're going, hey, you're only down by one, last 20 minutes, make it or break it, what would you be telling them in the locker room?
Not to hold up. I mean, some of the chances that they've gotten, it just was the wrong bounce. It went the wrong way. There was a good one where Courtney Quinachika, the puck bounced straight up in the air on Katie Fitzgerald and could have tumbled in behind her. It ended up going the opposite way. There's another one that went in off of Fitzgerald's mask. Even Lisa Chesson had a brilliant shot coming in from the point. She stepped right into it, and Fitzgerald stopped it just inches before the goal line with a glove save. So they need to keep doing what they're doing, and hopefully they'll get a bounce to go their way. Like you said, it is only a one-goal game, so you get one of those bounces, it's totally different. Now you're tied 1-1, and you could see some overtime here. So I think that they need to do better with the puck control and cycling it down low. But otherwise, in terms of the shots that they're generating, keeping it the same, just keep putting it forward.
Yeah. And for the Riveters, what would you do if you're the Riveters coach right now? What would you be telling them?
Don't let off the gas pedal, because I think you saw that through the second period. They held all the momentum, and they were coming at the Beauts in waves. And I think right now, Buffalo's having a hard time keeping up with them. Trying to make them save their skate, and they're looking tired. The Beauts are looking tired. They seem sluggish in the first, and now I think they're starting to suck a little wind, unfortunately.
All right. Well, with that, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be back with potential third period intermission or post-game coverage here at the Barnabas Health Hockey House for the NWHL Isobel Cup Championship game between the Riveters and the Beauts. Nate, if this is the last time, I do want to say thank you for coming on. But if there's a third intermission, you'll definitely be back.
Most assuredly.
All right. And we'll probably talk post-game too, but that'll probably be more chaotic. Yes. All right. So with that, we'll be back with either intermission or post-game. You never know when it comes to the playoffs.
What's it like spending the last 2 periods just trying to survive?
I think the biggest thing was it's more of a mental game. So our whole thing has been stick to process. So that meant every shift, every action, every little thing that you might not think matter. Make sure that you do it, and you do it in the Riveters hockey way. And I think that's something that us as a team executed all the way through the game. I mean, to win a championship game, 1-0, that doesn't happen very often. So I think that says a lot about us as a team.
Is there any, what do you remember most about this whole competition?
Just how every game, even though it might not have seemed like it, every practice, we just seemed to get better and better and better. And just seeing how everybody was coming together, it was something that was really special that you don't see in every team. So it's a group of family that I love. It's awesome.
Talk about the way your goalie stood on her head today.
Oh, yeah.
28 shots, they kept counting at the end there, and she was able to hold them off. Talk about that play.
Yeah, Fitzy's rock solid. Tries to build our team from our goalie out. She's able to keep us in games. She was able to be super composed today, and when we started panicking, she was just always a sure thing that was there. Fitzy is one hell of a goalie. She's the best goalie in the league, and she proved it to everyone tonight.
Thank you.
All right.
Thanks a lot. Thank you.
Shutout in Bill Cup final. What's going through your head when you see your teammates just mob you at the end?
At first I was so excited, and then I realized the mistake it was to be on the bottom of that dog pile. But me and Kira were quick to yell for everybody off, but it was awesome. A lot of us haven't been a part of a moment like that in a long time. And to do it with this group has been so special.
You didn't allow a goal in the playoffs. Did you feel like something was just clicking for you? Was it your, I know you're going to tell me it's your teammates and the D, but did you feel like you were just in the zone and you were seeing pucks and reading pucks?
Yeah, I did. I know we went through a bit of a slump second half of the season, but the moment the team started to turn around, I felt it personally as well. I think I just tried not to put pressure on myself, as well as I think we all kind of did the same thing. Take it period by period and just win each period as best you can and enjoy it, because it's the best time of year. Playoffs are such hard-fought competitive games with high-pressure situations, and that's the most fun to be in, and to be able to come out on top was a cherry on the top.
I got to ask you, you made a couple of head saves down here. Did they sting you pretty good, or how are you feeling after them?
No, I think they were fine. I think, if anything, it made me a bit more confident that I was in the right spot, that I was square. I don't know, those have kind of been something that I've been fighting with for a long time. My goalie coach always told me if you get to the head, it means you're in the right position, so if anything, it could be worse, could have been in the net.
Did you think maybe at that point, all right, this is going to be my night, because twice they had good chops on you.
Yeah.
That last one was from pretty deep too.
Yeah, I probably could have caught that one, but I really just wanted to take it off the noggin for some reason. But yeah, I think it definitely at that moment really knocked the sense into me a little bit.
Did you have time? Thanks. Congratulations. Were you able to get a breather in some of those last 2 periods?
Yeah, I think especially we would ice it a lot, but we had a bit of a breather between them. But it's a long season. I think we were prepared for situations like that, and you have the intermission to rest as well, and TV somehow. So I think it all just kind of plays in and even back along the way.
Thank you so much, Katie. Congratulations.
Are you ready to rock and roll? Oh, we're already going. Oh, okay. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Experience Hockey Talk, Serious Hockey Talk for Serious Hockey fans. I want to thank all the other press people who've been asking questions and all the other interviews that you've seen on this feed. And I am here joined by Tatiana Rafter, who is also a former Buffalo Beaut from the inaugural season. First question right off the bat. What was it like going up against your former team?
I love it. And it fires you up. It's where you came from, and you want to prove that, you made a good decision to change teams and, have some pride and do some damage with the Riveters. So it's always a physical battle and so much fun.
Now for you went from the Buffalo Beauts, who was in the championship game your inaugural season. Then you left to go to the Riveters. They end up winning the championship. Now you won the championship against them. What's it like seeing that type of journey, not just for you, but for your former team as well?
I mean, it's awesome that the Beauts program has continued to make it to the playoffs. You know, they're doing something right to get themselves there and put them in that spot. They've always been like gritty, they work hard. That's always been their identity from day one. And then for the Riveters, it's just been amazing to be a part of such a world-class run organization. Chad's really given us the tools to play like pros.
All right, and last question for you, because I'm getting that wrap-up sign. What's it like to see that in the NWHL that every season has been a different team winning the championship? You go from the Boston Pride to the Buffalo Beauts, and now you the Metropolitan Riveters. What's that like?
That's a great question. I think it just sums up what we're trying to do in general. You know, grow the game, and it just shows the depth of talent and skill in our league. So, just excited that it's on my side this time around.
All right. Well, Tatiana, congratulations and thank you so much.
Thank you.
And ladies and gentlemen, with that, I would like to conclude our coverage here for the NWHL Isobel Cup Championship game. I want to thank Tatiana Rafter, all the other players that we've been able to get via interviews, through group interviews. And I also want to thank the NWHL for having us here for this amazing game. 1-0 game, first time ever getting to be on the ice doing something like this. This is really cool for me, you know, outside being a player myself. But so with that, ladies and gentlemen, until next time, we will see you literally on the ice.